Hey guys, before we hop into your video, I wanted to tell you guys about my new partnership with BetterHelp. If you haven't heard of it, it's an online resource in which you can find your very own friendly local neighborhood therapist, no matter where you are in the world. You sign up, and within 24 hours, they match you with a licensed therapist that's right for you. And you can talk to your counselor every week via phone or video chat, and you also have the opportunity to text them in between sessions. As most of you guys know, I am also a licensed professional as well as a mental health advocate, and sometimes in these readings, very in depth topics come up that are very intricately related to mental health, and it's for that reason that I offer this resource to you guys. And if you know anyone that can benefit from them, or if you yourself can benefit from them, I suggest you take advantage of them. The information to sign up will be in the description box below, but let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hello, Capricorn and Virgo, aka Earth signs. Welcome to your end of March, going into the middle of April reading. I'm Princess India. If you're new, if you're family, welcome back, my friend. So we're going to go ahead and hop right into you guys' reading and see what is going on with you guys for the end of March, going into April. So let's see what we have going on here. Whoa. That was backwards. Whoa. Okay. First two cards out. We have the Three of Wands, and then we have the Eight of Coins. This is actually really good, Capricorn and Virgo. What it's looking like is you guys, like, I would see it as like you were crouching. I think I said that right, crouching, right? Almost like waiting for the right moment to attack on something. So this looks to me almost as if you guys drew something in. So it's something or someone that you wanted, a situation or circumstance in your life that you desired, and you guys were more or less waiting for the right moment, right? And now it's like you're doing the work in the direction of that. So even if those of you were not particularly doing that, I would say that now is a great time for that. I'm saying these are love readings just because at the end of the month, we always do love readings. But for Aries and for Taurus, I could pick love themes out, but it didn't really feel like love. And for you guys, as it stands presently, it's not really looking like that either for me. Then we have the Six of Cups and the Nine of Coins. Yeah, dude. Why am I even calling these love readings at this point? Is anyone concerned about love right now? I don't know. But anywho, this is beautiful for me, guys, to be quite honest with you. It's more or less a person who's waiting for the right timing. It's sending out an intention into the universe. It's waiting for the time to be right. It's being prepared and willing to do the work. And I feel like I need to say as well, if you weren't, strategizing and waiting for energy to shift to act on something, I would say for Capricorns and Virgo, now is the time to do that, right? Because what it's looking like for me is that vibrationally, energy-wise, the energy is in your favor in so many words. And if you're willing to do the work, the main thing that's important here is being fixated on service in so many words. And I don't know why this is going this way, but let's just go with it. Is being fixated on service and being of service to other people. And specifically, if we were to pull back to your experiences, so let's say whether it's childhood or your recent past or what have you, it's more or less putting time, energy, and effort into being the solution to a problem something that you yourself may have dealt with, if that makes sense. This is so not a love reading at all. Well, I mean, technically it is if we look at agape love, so I guess that counts too. But how am I seeing this? It's like, and I know ironically, Doreen Virtue said something along the lines of this in one of her books. If you ever see a problem in the world and think to yourself, wow, someone should do something about that, you are the person who should do something about that. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So for those of you right now who may have been trying to figure out what is my purpose or what am I here for or something along those lines, which I really feel is of utmost importance at the moment. A lot of people are asking that question, and I feel right now, if people ask that question, they will most certainly get an answer. But now is the time to act on that, you know? And it's more or less something that you yourself have struggled with, or a problem that you may have had that you've overcome. And it's you doing the work to build whatever that is, whether it's an organization or a structure or an invention or what have you. But with the Nine of Coins being here, it's more or less a guaranteed success because it's co-creating with spirit, you know? It's like, what is that quote? That luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Like, that's what this looks like to me. It's someone who is prepared, who has the skill set, who has the ability, that has the desire, and it's more or less the opportunity is being brought to you. And I mean, we could put that in the sense of, a love relationship, because it's a love reading. I don't want to leave that out. But I mean, if I were to put this within the context of thank you, Spirit. If I were to put this into the context of a romantic relationship, it would probably be more for people who are single than it would be for people who are in partnerships. Because, I mean, best case scenario, you're with a person who is ideal for you. You know what I mean? Y'all are on the same wavelength, and it would be the two of you coming together to do such of a thing. Other than that, for my single people, it would really be that if you've ever questioned of when you would meet someone or when a partner would come into your life, it would happen when you start doing this kind of work. So it's like when you align with your purpose, you align with your calling, and you're living in your authentic truth, it's more or less that's when you will cross paths with someone. And it may very well be someone that you have met before, not necessarily like an ex, but maybe someone you met in passing or something along those lines. And if we look at your person of interest, we have, the Nine of Cups, the Star, holy bejesus, and oh my God, the Moon in the reverse. Dude, okay, legit, Capricorn and Virgo, I gotta say that y'all probably done took the damn cake for the best reading ever. I can't even front. Your person of interest has the Nine of Cups, the Star, and the Moon in the reverse. Like, I can't make this stuff up. This is hilarious. Bruh, okay. I don't know if y'all can see all these cards, man. Look, that's the best that I can do, dadgummit. Come on, crystals, move out of the way. I'm trying to make them more visible. Dude, this is so gangster. This is like lit. Your person of interest, yeah. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to leave this just like it is. I'm not even going to try to tease it out. When it comes to putting this in the context of a love relationship, I wholeheartedly feel that this is not for people who are like, if it's like, toxic relationship or, it's if it's some type of toxicity type of stuff, that's not who I'm talking to. This is 9 times out of 10 probably for a person who is single. Like I said, unless you're in a partnership with somebody that's just as woke as you. But this is more or less giving a glimpse into what's to come. I think for Capricorns and Virgos, as well as their future person of interest, is more or less you're on a collision course with fate and destiny. And it's a damn good trajectory at the moment. And I feel the same for this person. It's more or less everything in your life has led you to this point. And it's more or less because I know today is the Aries new moon. And it's all about like new beginnings and starting over and fresh starts. So it's more or less if you've had any question about what route to go at this point, I feel it should be pretty clear that it's time to listen to your heart. It's time to listen to your desire. It's time to listen to what sets your soul on fire and to follow only that, which is very similar to how Taurus's reading ended that I put up yesterday. It's like the whole thing with them was uncovering what it is that's been stopping them from having the life that they deserve, right? But the way that the story ends is once you get out of your own way, right? It's like you're able to experience the life that you've always wanted. And it's to only follow that which you desire. And so the same with you guys, right? It's more or less, it literally feels to me, dude, it's like everything is conspiring in your favor. It's like energetically, it's like what's happening behind the scenes is more or less aligning to get you guys to exactly where it is you've probably always dreamed of being. And it's the thought of, it's a level of sacrifice. It's something that you're leaving behind, but it's like whatever it is you thought you sacrificed, it's like it's being given back to you like tenfold. And it's making me think about this card from the Chakra Oracle deck. And it was about a girl who was in a garden and everything in the garden was dead. And she had the option to go through this door because, you know, everything in the garden was dead. And when she went through the door, it's like she was in darkness and she's feeling around in the darkness and suddenly she feels another door. And when she opens that door, it opens to the same garden that she left behind, but everything had regrown, right? So that's the same vibe that I'm getting with this Six of Cups here for you guys. And like I said, man, it's like these readings, they're not going the way that I had planned. I'm not necessarily surprised because like I said with Aries and Taurus, given the present climate, I'm not really surprised and I'm not going to force it to be something. I'd rather spirit come through and get messages to people who need them, especially now. But this to me, dude, I don't think, aside from the reading I did for y'all last month, I think this to me is even better than that. Like this is very beautiful. It's like this is guaranteed abundance. And I would say guaranteed abundance for two people. And these are two people that don't know each other. It's like you and someone else are on a collision course with destiny. And what lies before you is so much greater than what it is that you've left behind. And with the moon in the reverse and the Six of Cups, that's the thing where I say this may be someone that you've crossed paths with, or it's someone in your life that, you know, it's almost like everything's been orchestrated to where the two of you have just overlooked each other, rightfully so. You know what I mean? But dude, the Nine of Cups and the Star, that don't make no damn shit. You know? It's like with the person of interest, it looks more or less to me, it's like the blinders being lifted from this person's eyes and realizing that what they've always wanted has been right in front of them. And it's like they weren't able to see that until this person got in alignment with their truth. And I talk about that a lot of times. Like I say that when we're not living our truth or we're not in alignment with our truth, people who are ordained to be in our life won't recognize us because they only recognize a reflection of their own frequency. If we're not operating in our true frequency, they're not seeing you as the true you, in so many words. But this is exactly what it looks like to me, dude. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? So in the extended, I'm legit gonna look at, like, I'm gonna try to look at time frame. I'm gonna try to look at what this person looks like and play the rest of these cards out, because legit, dude, this is the best reading I've ever done in like buku long. Okay. Like, I'm so happy for Capricorn and Virgo right now. Like, extra happy. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? So if you bought that extended life, follow me over to Vimeo or my website, wherever it is that you watch me, my friend. But if not, I still love your freaking face, and I will see you guys soon and later. Deuces.